I used to think the greatest threats came from outside my network. I was wrong. They come from the people you trust most. My name is Michael Brooks. For 15 years, I've protected Fortune 500 companies from digital predators. I've stopped ransomware attacks, traced hackers through proxies, exposed insider threats. But I failed to see the predator sleeping beside me. Jessica entered my life 3 years ago at DEF CON. She worked IT support, understood encryption, laughed at my security paranoia. When she said, "Finally, someone who gets why I tape over my laptop camera," I was done for. Our wedding was small. We merged our lives like a system integration. Joint accounts, shared passwords, synchronized calendars. I thought we were building an impenetrable firewall. Instead, I was giving root access to someone who would use it against me. The changes started 6 weeks ago. Jessica's irritation when I'd check the house alarm. Her sudden Discord obsession and late-night gaming. The way she'd minimize her screen when I entered. "You're becoming a helicopter husband," she complained when I asked about the Proton Mail app on her phone. Can't a girl have privacy? Privacy. In cybersecurity, people who suddenly crave privacy are hiding something. I started paying attention. The encrypted messaging apps. The VPN on her laptop. Her sudden interest in my client files, asking about my biggest contracts and whether I kept backups at home. "I'm trying to understand your work better," she'd insisted, hand on my shoulder. "I want to be more involved." 3 days ago, I told her about the Chicago Cybersecurity Conference. Week long. She practically pushed me out the door. "You need this," she urged. "You've been stressed. A week away will do you good." I agreed, kissed her goodbye this morning, drove toward O'Hare. But instead of boarding a plane, I checked into the Marriott 4 blocks from our Naperville house. Because before leaving, I'd installed something special. "Just upgrading our network security," I told her yesterday, spending 2 hours in my office. "New firewall, better encryption, additional monitoring. Can't be too careful." She'd smiled, brought coffee, kissed my forehead. "My protector," she'd said. The words feel like poison now. The monitoring system is military grade, invisible cameras smaller than buttons, keystroke loggers, audio pickups that hear whispers. Every byte through our network is copied, analyzed, stored. The same system I'd installed for a defense contractor worried about Chinese espionage. Overkill for home, unless your wife is the threat. Now I sit in this hotel room, 3 monitors showing different feeds. The Kit Brooks where Jessica makes dinner. The living room where her laptop sits closed. My office where she has no reason to be. Part of me hopes I'm paranoid, that I'll spend a week watching her binge Netflix and order Thai food. Part of me already knows the truth, that gut feeling that saved me from 100 cyber attacks, screaming that danger is inside my home. My phone buzzes. Security system alert. Motion detected in home office. I switch to the office feed. Jessica enters, closing the door carefully. She sits at my desk, opens my laptop, begins typing. The keystroke logger activates. She's entering my master password, the one I never told her, the one she could only know by watching me type it. Character by character, perfect. My blood runs cold as my security system confirms what I suspected. The predator isn't at the gate. She's already inside. The first 24 hours of surveillance showed me the Jessica I thought I knew. Morning yoga, work calls, lunch scrolling Instagram, normal. But Monday evening, my wife transformed. She entered my office at 7:47 p.m. No hesitation. The infrared cameras captured her focused, predatory face. She navigated my system with practiced ease. This wasn't her first time. Franklin Industries, accessed. Peterson Medical, opened. Steinberg Financial, downloaded. Each file contained everything. Employee records, social security numbers, financial data, security protocols. Information worth tens of thousands on the dark web. She wasn't randomly browsing. Methodical documentation, screenshots to an encrypted thumb drive. My wife, who barely understood my work, was executing professional data extraction. I documented everything from my hotel room. Screenshot, timestamp, video saved. My hands moved automatically while my mind reeled. She opened a hidden folder on the thumb drive. Dozens of subdirectories for my clients, gigabytes of stolen data. Earliest timestamp 3 months ago, 90 days of betrayal. At 9:15 p.m., her phone rang. A second phone from my desk drawer. "Hey, baby," she purred into it, voice different. "Yeah, he's gone." "Whole week? I miss you too. The audio caught everything." She laughed, really laughed at something the caller said, twisting her wedding ring like a shackle. "Dark Knight 47 sends his love," she continued. That Discord username. "How's Phoenix?" She listened, then responded, "Thursday? Perfect." "He never suspects anything." She spun in my chair, making plans with another man. "The Steinberg files alone are worth 50 grand, she bragged. "I know, baby, I know. Patience. By Friday, we'll have enough to disappear forever. Somewhere warm." Every word was precise, devastating. "No, he's clueless." She laughed into the phone. "Still thinks he's protecting everyone. You should see his face explaining security systems, like some digital superhero. Pathetic. Pathetic." The word echoed as I watched my marriage cremated in real time. She returned to theft. Montgomery Industries financial records, Brooks Technologies patents, stealing from the company bearing my family's name. Customer lists from 3 law firms. At 10:30 p.m., she called her sister on her regular phone. "Michael's at his conference," she lied smoothly. "Everything's fine. Better than fine. Remember that opportunity?" She paused, listening.
"It's happening."
"By next week, everything will be different. I'll finally be free. Free. From me." She worked until midnight, copying 400 gigabytes. When finished, she stood, stretched, looked directly at a hidden camera without knowing. I saw cold satisfaction. She returned everything to position and left. Motion sensors tracked her to our bedroom, where she fell asleep immediately. I sat until dawn, replaying footage, cataloging evidence. My analytical mind processed while my heart investigated 3 years of memories. Her insistence on knowing my schedule. Questions about big clients. Interest in cryptocurrency. Weekend trips to her sick aunt in Phoenix, where Dark Knight 47 lived. My phone buzzed. Jessica transferred $5,000 from our joint savings. Memo. Investment opportunity. I screenshotted it. Then noticed something worse. She'd photographed our account statements, my insurance policies, the house deed, my passport, license, social security card, everything needed to steal my identity and disappear with everything. The data theft was just beginning. She planned to erase me entirely. Tuesday, I transformed from victim to predator. The Marriott room became my command center. 3 monitors, 2 laptops, enough Red Bull to fuel war. Dark Knight 47. David Martinez, 34, unemployed, Tempe, Arizona. 3 arrests for identity theft, 2 convictions, 1 outstanding Nevada warrant. His dating profile claimed cryptocurrency entrepreneur. His record told the truth. The irony was perfect. My security-conscious wife was being catfished by a criminal who couldn't hide his IP address. I controlled their servers now. Every message, photo, plan, I had it all. Their relationship started 4 months ago on a gaming forum. Within 2 weeks, videos. Within a month, she was complaining about her jerk husband in cybersecurity. That sparked David's idea. The messages revealed everything. "Baby, you're sitting on a gold mine. His client's information is worth millions," he'd written. "I couldn't do that to Michael," she'd initially resisted. "What's he done except treat you like a child? We deserve better," he'd pushed. 3 weeks to convince her. Or maybe he revealed what she always was. I called my lawyer at 8 a.m. Tuesday. Then my business partner. Then FBI cybercrime agent Sarah Williams sounded impressed. "Mr. Brooks, this is the most documented case I've seen. They're facing 15 to 20 years federal." "Good," I replied coldly. Meanwhile, I watched Jessica prepare for David's Thursday visit. $300 of lingerie, hair, nails, Brazilian wax she'd never gotten for me. Cleaned house obsessively, changed sheets to expensive wedding gifts never used. The cruelest moment, packing our wedding photos into boxes for the garage. First dance, honeymoon, reception laughter from the mantel, all hidden so David wouldn't see reminders. I documented everything, but something else happened. Pain crystallized into something harder. I wasn't watching my wife, I was watching a target. Every action was intelligence, every word evidence. Every betrayal ammunition Tuesday afternoon brought worse revelation. Jessica copied my proprietary security software. 5 years of development, algorithms worth millions, my company's flagship product. Compressed, encrypted, uploaded to David's cloud server. They weren't just selling information. They were selling my life's work to competitors, maybe foreign actors. This was corporate espionage. 25 to life. I made a decision. I wouldn't stop them immediately. Let them believe they'd won. Let them get comfortable. Let them reveal everything. But I wasn't passive. Tuesday evening, I prepared countermeasures, moving real assets to unknown accounts, alerting clients to potential breach, creating honeypot accounts with marked bills and traceable cryptocurrency, setting digital traps for when they ran. Jessica texted, "Miss you, baby. Conference going well? Can't wait for you home. Love you." Somewhere beneath the ice around my heart, something stirred. Not love, dead. Not hate, too hot. Something else, dormant until now. The predator in me had awakened. Hungry. I texted back, "Miss you too. Learning about advanced threat detection. Can't wait to implement new security. Love you too." Let her read into that. Let her sweat. Let her wonder. Tuesday night, she messaged David. He suspects nothing. Thursday night, come over. Thursday, we'll be rich. Friday, we're gone. He'll come home to empty house, empty accounts. Let him track us with precious security then. I smiled. First time in 3 days. She had no idea every keystroke was logged, every file traced, every crime gift-wrapped for prosecutors. Thursday, David would arrive. They'd celebrate in my bed, toast with my wine, count money that would never be theirs, and I would watch, record, prepare to destroy them with ruthless efficiency. Jessica thought she'd married a mark. Thursday, she'd learned she'd married a hunter. David booked a Phoenix-Chicago flight, arriving Thursday 4 p.m., rented a car with stolen credit. Amateur, I uploaded evidence to the FBI, terabytes of tagged, categorized, court-admissible data. Agent Williams would have everything by Wednesday morning. But I wasn't done. Not close, because Jessica was right. I protect everyone. Sometimes protection means destroying threats completely. Thursday, 8 p.m. David Martinez stood on my doorstep, 5'8", thin, nervous tics. This was Dark Knight 47? Jessica greeted him in La Perla lingerie. Their doorway kiss was desperate, hungry. My coffee turned acid, but I recorded. Every second was evidence. "God, I missed you," she breathed, pulling him inside. "Is it safe?" he asked nervously, eyes darting. "He's in Chicago until Sunday. We have time," she assured him. "Living room first." Jessica poured my 18-year Macallan anniversary bottle. "Show me," he commanded, trying to sound authoritative. Jessica opened her laptop, displayed my client's data. Franklin Industries, 47 million revenue. Full employee database, financials, expansion plans, she explained proudly. His eyes widened. "Holy sh*!" "Nothing," she continued. "Peterson Medical has 800,000 patient records. The Russians will pay 7 figures, Russians. My wife's selling medical records to Russians. And this," she said, opening another folder, "his entire code base, 5 years development. When he loses this, he loses everything." They kissed, celebrating crime in my living room. "Upstairs," she suggested. "Let's celebrate properly. I won't describe the next hour in my bedroom." But I recorded it all. Not for pleasure for Agent Williams. For the jury to understand complete betrayal. After, in my bed, revelations began. "Tell me the plan," she requested, tracing circles on David's chest. "Monday morning. While he's traveling, we transfer everything. Joint accounts, business accounts. Through 6 cryptocurrencies to Cayman accounts," he explained confidently. "FBI traces?" she asked. "By then we're in Mexico. Boat to Cuba. No extradition. Ghosts," he assured her. She laughed. "The data?" "Buyers lined up. Medical records to Moscow. Financial data to Beijing. Security software to highest bidder, probably Tehran or Pyongyang. 3 million minimum," he detailed. "Tehran, Pyongyang, my wife planning to sell American data to North Korea. And Michael?" she asked. "Beautiful part," he grinned. Evidence points to him. Downloads from his computer, his passwords, cryptocurrency linked to his identity. FBI investigates, they find him guilty. "He'll prove Chicago," she worried. "Will he? No flight, no hotel record," he countered. "He's probably with another woman. Always working late, always conferences. Bet he's been cheating for years." The irony was art, my cheating wife convincing herself I was unfaithful. By Monday, he's under investigation. Tuesday, assets frozen. Wednesday, every client suing. Even avoiding prison, he's ruined. Permanently, David promised. Good, Jessica replied coldly. 3 years being treated like a child. Paranoid security checks, condescending explanations, controlling everything. 15 passwords, like I'm too stupid. Well, you memorized his master password, he laughed. That was revenge, she corrected. They detailed everything. Fake suicide note, manifesto about fighting corporate America. Evidence showing I'd planned this. Driven by non-existent gambling debts. Their masterstroke. Monday, 9 a.m., an email from my account to every client admitting breach, taking responsibility. Irreversible damage before I could respond. FBI won't catch us? She asked nervously. Baby, I've done this for years. FBI cybercrime's a joke. By the time they mobilize, we're on a Cuban beach. Drinking mojitos, he reassured her. I looked at my FBI interface where Agent Williams' team monitored everything real time, building their case. Williams messaged, have everything needed. Warrant by morning. Maintain surveillance. I typed, they're not going anywhere. They weren't. While they celebrated, I'd executed counters. Money moved to inaccessible accounts. Cryptocurrency wallets tagged. Buyers were FBI honeypots I'd helped create. David's photo sent to every border checkpoint. Cayman account frozen. Cuba boat captain was undercover DEA. Every move countered. Every escape blocked. They just didn't know. Midnight. They slept in my bed, wrapped together dreaming of beaches and millions. I watched through infrared cameras, feeling unexpected peace. Not happiness, gone. Not satisfaction, tomorrow. But peace, knowing justice would be served precisely. Jessica texted from bed. Thinking of you, baby. Conference going late, no texts all day. Sweet dreams? Performance continued, even sleeping with another man. I replied, sorry, sessions all day. Learned incredible things about catching insider threats. Can't wait to show you. Sleep well. Friday, 5:47 a.m. Jessica stirred in my bed, David's arm across her. The cameras caught her satisfied smile. She had no idea 17 FBI agents surrounded our house, her phone cloned, every escape sealed. AM sharp, I initiated final protocol. 15 years of expertise culminating now. Fingers flew across keyboard with surgical precision. Honeypots activated. Jessica's laptop, logged into my spoofed banking, began recording. FBI Financial Crimes watched real time as she accessed fabricated accounts designed to capture evidence. By AM, Jessica woke David with kisses. Today, baby. By noon, millionaires, she promised. By tonight, gone, he replied sleepily. They showered together, dressed casually, destroying my intimate spaces while I coordinated with Agent Williams. Strike team positioned. Warrant signed. Awaiting signal, she messaged. Not yet. I wanted them fully committed. 30 a.m., my dining table, Jessica's laptop between them. David's notebook. Account numbers, routing codes, cryptocurrency addresses. Joint checking first, she announced, typing credentials. 93,000. Transfer everything, he instructed. Click. Honeypot recorded IP addresses, device fingerprints, biometrics. FBI evidence grew gigabytes. Business account, she continued. Holy sh**, 470,000. Christmas early, he celebrated. Transfer initiated. Evidence logged. Federal charges accumulating. AM, I sent my first message. Pop-up on her laptop. Unusual activity detected. Jessica froze. What's that? She asked anxiously. His paranoid systems? You know passwords? David asked. She typed. Wrong system, FBI tracking software. She'd authenticated herself as attacker. 15 a.m. Jessica's phone rang. Her sister. Police at Mom's asking about you. Someone named David Martinez? Her sister said. Jessica's face drained. That's... mistake? She stammered. Jess, who is that? Her sister pressed. She hung up, shaking. They know, she whispered to David. Impossible. We've been careful, he insisted. 30. I called. Blocked number? Hello? Jessica answered. Having fun with your boyfriend? I asked calmly. Silence. Perfect. Complete. Michael? She whispered. Check your laptop, I instructed. The screen displayed every crime in neat timeline. Every theft, transfer, treasonous sale organized with methodical precision. You wanted to frame me? Let's see how that works, I continued. Where are you? Her voice cracked. Chicago, at my conference. Learning threat detection. Insider threats particularly enlightening, I replied evenly. David grabbed the phone. Can't prove anything, he blustered. David Martinez, Phoenix. Wanted 3 states identity theft, I recited. Did Jessica mention she's recording? Check the cloud backup. They scrambled to her laptop, finding hundreds of hours surveillance, planning, crimes, celebration in my bed. Impossible, David stammered. We checked for cameras. Commercial cameras, I corrected. I build military grade. Cameras smaller than dust. Microphones hear heartbeats. Everything streaming to FBI 72 hours. Jessica dropped the phone. Through cameras, I watched her cycle. Disbelief, rage, fear, understanding. He's lying, David said desperately. 45. AM sirens. Distant, then closer. Multiple vehicles. Federal response, pack! David shouted. We can make it. Where? Jessica screamed. He has everything. They ran for the garage. Door wouldn't open, disabled remotely. Back door. Front. Every exit secured by smart home turned digital prison. AM exactly. Agent Williams' megaphone. David Martinez. Jessica Brooks, FBI. Surrounded. Exit front door. Hands visible. They crumbled. David fell to his knees, whimpering. Jessica stood frozen, staring at the wedding photo mysteriously returned to mantel. She found a camera finally, spoke to it, to me. How long have you known? I called as an agent bagged her phone. He held it to her ear. You taught me people closest are most dangerous. Thanks for the education, I said. Michael, please, she begged. Enjoy federal prison. Excellent IT security. Hard to hack. Hard to escape, I ended the call. Agents read charges. Corporate espionage. Identity theft. Conspiracy. Terrorism provisions for medical records. Jessica, 15-20 years. David with priors, 25 life. As vehicles left, I stood for the first time in hours. 17 missed calls from notified clients. Reputation wasn't intact, legendary. Security expert catching wife selling secrets. Elaborate trap becoming Quantico case study. No joy, no satisfaction. Just cold piece of digital justice. I checked out, drove home to supervise FBI evidence collection. House-wrapped yellow tape. Agents cataloging Jessica's destroyed life. Williams met me. 12 years, never seen such comprehensive case. Evidence flawless. No bail, she informed me. Good, I replied. Agents worked respectfully, treating me as victim who'd refused remaining victim. I walked through once. Kit Brooks, where Jessica made anniversary dinner while planning destruction. Living room where she texted David during movies. Office where she stole everything, stopped at bedroom door. Didn't enter. Space dead, Mr. Brooks? An agent held up Jessica's engagement ring from nightstand. This is yours. Sell it. Give proceeds to identity theft victims, I instructed. Noon, house empty except me. I sat in Jessica's betrayal chair, called my lawyer. Calls haven't stopped. Every cybersecurity firm wants you. Story leaked. Husband catching wife selling foreign secrets. Write your own ticket, he said excitedly. Sell the company, I decided. What? Perfect publicity, he protested. Sell. Start fresh without memories, I insisted. PM, Silicon Valley offer arrived. Chief Security Officer, 7 figures. Complete autonomy building domestic threat division. I accepted immediately. Evening, movers packing. News alert appeared. FBI arrests couple in largest domestic cybersecurity breach, 2024. Booking photos showed David terrified, Jessica defiant. Both denied bail. Assets frozen. Futures erased like they'd tried erasing mine. I deleted without reading further. Already irrelevant. 6 months later. San Francisco Bay office. Morning fog rolls like digital static. Predictable. Unlike people. Citadel Security Systems position. 9 million signing bonus. Mandate to build sophisticated insider threat division. The board wanted the man who'd turned marriage into honeypot operation. Trials were swift, brutal. Jessica got 18 years, no parole for 15. The judge called it betrayal of vows and national security. David received 22 years, then deportation. The audio of him calling me pathetic sealed his fate. FBI traced their connections to Russian, Chinese, North Korean actors. 17 additional arrests followed. Largest data trafficking ring disrupted. My testimony stayed clinical. I felt nothing as Jessica cried. I looked through her like malware. Divorce finalized during trial. She signed everything. Video evidence showed they'd planned murder. They'd researched poisons, making death look like suicide. Now I've rebuilt everything. Company worth triple. Reputation unmatched. Paranoid genius who saw bedroom threat, neutralized with cold efficiency. I don't date. Trust is vulnerability I can't afford. Code doesn't lie. Algorithms don't cheat. Firewalls don't pretend love while planning destruction. News alert appeared. Former tech wife Jessica Brooks denied parole. Release 2039. I deleted it. She's nothing. Another federal criminal. Cautionary tale about insider threats. I hunt predators who think love makes them invisible. They're not. I'm Michael Brooks. I never stop hunting. And so, we've reached the end of today's story. Was it what you expected, or did it take a twist you didn't see coming? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Share them in the comments below, and let's get a conversation going. If this story kept you hooked, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new here or just haven't subscribed yet, now's the perfect time to join our community. I bring you fresh, captivating stories every day, so click that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.